This is the Worldwide News Network.
I'm Janice Kurtel. Ending the war with Iran must be the nation's top priority. That was the overriding message from Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders today on CBS Face the Nation.
By the way, both the House and the Senate have voted for war powers resolution that makes it clear what Trump is doing is illegal. But given that we are where we are right now, let's sit down, let's negotiate with them, let's stop the killing, let's stop the devastation to our economy, which is raising gas prices all across the board. That's what we've got to do. Sit down, negotiate, let's end this war.
Sanders went on to say the nation needs tens of billions of dollars for housing and to address climate change and health care. Inflation is indeed on the rise as food and oil prices climb.
Everyday items like your produce, your dairy, and meat could become even more expensive in the weeks ahead. The driver behind those higher costs really is energy. Brent crude briefly climbed above $100 a barrel this week before dipping back down below that mark on reports of possible diplomatic talks. The price remains well below the peaks reached during the Russia-Ukraine war in 2022. The national average for gas has climbed back above $4 a gallon, reversing the relief drivers saw after June's U.S.-Iran ceasefire.
That was Marcus Espinoza of News Nation. The White House, meanwhile, has a different set of priorities for Capitol Hill.
President Trump wants Republicans in Congress to go big, passing things like voter ID legislation and defense funding. But on the other side of this, the leader of the Senate Republican says the votes just aren't there for those things at the moment. So that's led to this sort of rift between the two sides. And actually, overnight, we saw President Trump post about this to Truth Social, writing to the Republican senators, quote, terminate the filibuster, which the Democrats will do as soon as they get the chance, and pass the Save America Act.
Flash floods have been hitting parts of the country this month, and a few thousand volunteers in Utah helped clean up yesterday. Beaver County residents have lost homes and land.
After everything Beaver's been through for the last month, been through a lot.
People have been grateful for the help. This resident says it's been challenging.
A lot of debris caught on the fences, on the roads, in the yards, and it just makes it hard to get around.
The sheriff said people need to leave immediately if they hear warning sirens. A new way for investors to bet on the biggest U.S. stocks. Starting tomorrow, CME Group will offer single stock futures. Investors will be able to hedge or speculate on more than 50 of the largest U.S. companies without trading a single share. This was tried in the U.S. about 25 years ago, but it failed to gain traction. This is the Worldwide News Network.